backstage look at what goes down before we record a video. I don't know if you can even hear that. Excuse the crying children in the background. I refuse to feed them. Yikes. Excuse the crying children in the background. I have refused to feed them for the last 3 days, so they're begging for food. Man, I'm still sweating off all the food that I ate over Christmas. Shaved my head, there's that. Haven't mentioned that officially in a video. Got to turn the exposure down because my dome is shiny as all hell. There we go. Product placement time, but not actual paid product placement time. If you're in Brazil and you have never eaten one of these banana candies, yo, man, do these things hit different, bro. It's too dark now. That's fine. That's fine. The last video I uploaded, my forehead was like extremely overexposed. Anyways, yeah, we're listening to Drake today. It was ridiculously chewy, but they're super good. So we're listening to Drake. He dropped a freestyle a few days ago. Haven't listened to it. Lots of mixed reviews, apparently. I took a break from recording videos to spend time with my family. You know, I particularly celebrate Christmas, but I know that there's a bunch of other holidays going on at this time of year. So I want to say that I hope you guys all had very nice holidays. I hope that you all, whether you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever it is that you celebrate, I hope that you all got a chance to spend some time with your families and be surrounded by people that you love. I know sometimes we can't necessarily spend too much time with our family for our mental health and for our sanity. So I hope that you spend time around people that you love, whether they be friends, family, whoever they are. I hope you all had a very nice time, that you all stayed safe, that you all drank responsibly and ate like crazy. So today, like I said, I took a break from music, from recording, from making videos because of the holiday season. And so yeah, that's what I was saying. I forgot. I haven't gotten around to listening to this. We're going to do that today. We're also going to make a video on the 4 new tracks that Young Thug dropped on his So Much Fun Deluxe project. What else? I had some music to review that I forgot. I'll remember after this recording session. So I'm not going to waste too much of your time with this intro. I feel like this entire intro has been a waste of time. Quality content, as they say, to close out our year on this spectacular YouTube channel that I have. Support the channel if you enjoy watching me blunder my way through these music reviews. You know, like the videos, show some support. I really appreciate all the patrons for helping me to keep doing this as often as I possibly can. There's also a membership option now for the channel if you don't feel like clicking away to another site, but you still feel like giving $2 or $3 to support the channel. You can become a member. You don't have to click away to another site. And if you just want to support the channel with a subscription, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. You mean everything to me. We're almost at 14,000. Hopefully we'll get to 15,000 early next year. I plan on putting out hella content in order to increase this channel's reach, increase the audience, because I want to be able to interact with as many of you guys as I possibly can, get your opinions on music, especially my music. I love the feedback that you guys provide on all the beats that I drop. If you haven't checked any of those out, there's a playlist. You can check out the beats playlist. They're all my beats. I keep the bad ones in there. I keep the nice ones in there so that you can see the progression. And yeah, like I said, I wasn't going to waste your time with this intro, but I already have. I've been recording for about 5 minutes now, and I've said basically nothing except support the channel, and we're listening to Drake. So let's redo this intro. Support the channel. We're listening to Drake. War freestyle. Let's get it. My chatty neighbors, Jesus Christ, go scare your grandmother, dude. My chatty neighbors are outside. You'll probably hear them chatting about the other neighbors. That's what neighbors do. Forgive me for the background voices if you can hear those. I'll try to drown them out as best as I can with music and with my annoying analysis. This isn't a regular aspect ratio. This is weirdly square. It's not as rectangular as a lot of other music videos. That's my analysis. It's weirdly square.
I don't cop things for resale, don't do iCloud, don't do email. Feds wanna top up, man, and wild, man, like Chuck. Nico never move Nike, sweatsuit Nike, sweatsuit PG. It might get beaky, ring, ring, call up. While I was ever around Kendall's, I was in Enzo, dreaming up Enzo's. The woman I do end up with has to be a backyard. Word to the broski J, he got different names in different countries. 3 whaps in a whip and we beat that case where man live. I know you try to get one down on us, ever since then it's been stress. Cause you know the reps, them owe you one, and we always, you niggas spend too much time on captions, not enough time on action. rapping. Pick one man with slaps that's rapping us. Hawking sticks and cash and vodka, Gucci, P and Dilla.
Yo.
Boy, that sound like he's saying on Thriller, you know.
So that was the weekend he was talking about.
Never seen none of these grown men outside. 4301 won't spare no one brand names. Jazz just lined up brand new hantings. In nice style on my team. Everyone I know has.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I can understand the mixed reviews for sure. I can understand the mixed reviews, and I'm going to tell you why. So, first of all, that beat is fire. Personally, I don't listen to a whole lot of drill music, but I think that they have such a very interesting bounce to them. You know, they've definitely got that bounce to them that's just like, you know, because of the doom, doom, doom. You know, they've got that. I don't know what to say. It's like an interesting bounce where the kick hits 3 beats in a row. You know, towards the end of the bar. It's got very bouncy hi-hats. It's almost like the drums flow. You know what I mean? Because when you've got regular drums that are in 4/4 and you can rhyme a myriad of different ways over the beat, you can have an interesting flow over that very specific beat. But it's almost like they took that bar and they made the drums themselves flow in a very different rhythm than what we're used to. So I like the drill beat. I think that it's fire. I think that it's very Drake in that it's got a really eerie little sample in the background. It doesn't do too many over-the-top melodies. It's almost like got that underwater vibe. So, you know, I feel like the beat fits. I think that the beat choice is pretty dope. I'm not a huge fan of Drake on drill beats. I think that this beat is fire, but I'm not a huge fan of when Drake does that drill flow. Although, I do think that he does it justice. I do think that he sounds... You know, I don't think that he sounds like out of place. You know what I mean? Normally we hear British accents on this type of music. I don't think that he sounds out of place. I think that he is very versatile as an artist. And he can make songs like this that sound good. You know, they're not the specific songs that I enjoy the most from him, but I do think that they do sound good. I can understand why people think that he doesn't sound like he fits too well on this beat, you know, because he doesn't have the normal British accent that we hear on this type of beat. I know that people think that he's trying to bite the UK drill sound. I know that some people think he's putting on a fake accent. He might be, but you know what? Who cares? You know, and Igor Tyler, the creator, used a bunch of different voices. Eminem has used different voices for different characters all the time. But when Drake puts on a fake accent, it's a problem. You know, so if you're going to complain about that, complain about it on the entire spectrum. If not, let's keep it real. It's okay to use a different voice than your own on a song to sound good on the track. And that I don't have a problem with that. But I do understand where people are coming from when they say that that's not what Drake actually sounds like and yada, yada, yada. Lyrical content. I like that he said that he's okay with The Weeknd, that the relationship is okay. And honestly, it's interesting because he does sound... inspired. He sounds like he's hungry. He sounds like he's upset about some things and he's got some things to say. But I do hope that he actually says them instead of just saying, I've got a bunch of stuff to say. You know, I think that was some criticism that I believe Sean C had for Scorpion. That was really, really fitting for that. He just kept saying that he was going to say something huge and then never actually saying it. I hope that he finally comes out and says something huge. You know what I mean? He sounds like he's about ready to do so. He sounds like he wants it. I like that this is different than what we've been getting from him. Although he did put out that other drill freestyle. I forget, is it Behind Bars freestyle? You know, so but I mean, like, from the actual songs that he's putting out, this does sound different than what we've been normally getting. I don't know how I really feel about it. I've only listened to it once. I don't think it's bad. I don't feel a need to come back and listen to it again. I feel like I got what he wanted to get to me, you know, the message that he wanted to get across the first time. So I don't know. I guess it's mid. You know, I guess since it's not bad, but I don't really feel a need to come back to it again, I guess it's mid. You know, he had a message that he wanted to get across. He got it across. He's back. He's hungry. He put out a 2-hour interview. He put this out. I'm assuming that he's in album mode now, and this is the beginning of his rollout. He's getting people ready to receive a project of his in the very near future, I'm assuming, because, you know, we very rarely see Drake this active, you know, putting out music, promoting different things, showing up at interviews. I mean, I feel like it's all just too much happening at once. And so I feel like maybe he'll be putting out music sometime soon. I'm excited to hear him. I don't know. Something about him sounds a little more inspired and hungry than he did sound on Scorpion. So I'm excited to see what we get next. It's a very interesting feeling when you listen to a song and you're not excited about it, but about what it's going to bring afterwards. You know what I mean? It's strange. It's strange. Yeah, I guess this is okay. This is mid. It's got me interested in what he's going to say on his next project. It's got me interested in what he's going to be putting out. I honestly hope he doesn't put too much stuff like this out on the project because, like I said, although Drake sounds okay on drill beats, it's not what I like to hear him on. Forgive the dog barking in the background. And yeah, I just think it's okay. Those are my thoughts on it. I'll be back in another video very soon. I hope you all had a nice holiday. Like I said, support the channel any way that you possibly can. Come on, let me finish this video, bro. I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.